welcome back to the channel. I am back just in time for update 1.21. Well, I'm sorta back. We'll see how long my voice holds up here. There might be a lot of jump cuts here as I have to cut out all the coughing and struggles I have here. But with the new update comes new excitement, and what better way to check out this new update, 1.21, than to start in Diamond Drill. And I'll go over the patch notes real quick here in a minute, but what I want to do is, since some of the excitement, or most of the excitement, is on the rare fur variants for the whitetail and the mule deer for Idaho here, I want to get set up at this stand down here, because this is like a really good spot, I think, to check out a couple herds here. It's 7:30 in the morning, so I'm just going to set up a bit of a simpler ambush here from a tower, just to see if by chance any rare variants have spawned in. Alright, so here's the tower just at the entrance of Diamond Drill, which will hang out here, camp up here for a little bit. I'm much too early for the deer to be at the river. However, we might encounter some wolves. But the main target, of course, will whitetail and mule deer. So let's just climb up here, have a look around, and while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna take a look at the patch notes here. First thing first, wolf owl. How is this stand, anyways? I haven't really used this one. You need to be able to see the river, and you can't really, eh? Okay, so not that great of a tower. Must be some zones out in that field there. I might have to pick a new spot where I can see the river better. The wolves are definitely down there at the drinking spot, but I'm not going to be able to see them. Alright, change of plan. I thought this tower had a bit better of a view. I kind of want a easier, shorter hunt, just because of my voice situation and the cold. And the easier kind of relaxing hunts are the ambushing on the drink zones. So that's what I want to try to do here. This actually, if I just come down here a little bit, this isn't too bad. Just kind of hanging out on the side here. This might be okay. The wind is very favorable. It should be blowing to the west. And those wolves are just crying away. I don't see them though. Got them pretty much pinpointed to, oh, I don't. Why didn't you tell me they were right there? So maybe we'll take a wolf just for fun, even though this is supposed to be a deer hunt. What do we got? Just because they're so hard to get. We're going to be 150 out. Got the 7 mil with me. We're too early. Shouldn't spook any deer because they shouldn't be there. The problem is always identifying these wolves. Now with the updates, they always kind of put in hidden kind of changes. But I imagine there's no change with these wolves. They kind of look the same. There's a bigger one back there. It's so hard to identify them. So they've seen me, so they're going to start moving out. Just want to see if I could even figure out a male here. That one might be. That's female. Female. I can't tell if this one is or not. It might be. Since he's right there looking, we're gonna. Oh no, he's gonna start moving. That one there might be the biggest. Okay, I'm gonna click up to 150. We're gonna mark. And I don't know if one of these sticks is gonna stop this. Oh no, it was a good hit. Alright. So I get distracted like usual, let him run and die. My plan was, while I wait for deer to come in, was to talk about the patch notes. I'll get there. And of course, try not to snuffle into the microphone. Well, let's just do that now. I don't have to pick up the wolf right away anyways. So we'll wait in for some deer here. But like everyone knows, the big excitement for this update is the animal for rare variations being added. So on this map, melanistic mule deer and the albino whitetail deer and on Transylvania melanistic roe deer and albino red deer. So that is the excitement there. They've also added tasks to both maps, 6 new tasks for each one. I don't know when I'll actually ever get to them since I haven't completed all of them in the first place. Now, when I took a shot at that wolf there, I do know I do have a wolf mission. Yeah, I still got to get a 3 and a 4-star wolf. So that's important to remember when I pick that up. The other excitement is radio in the Jeep, but I can't really test that out on YouTube. We already tested that. They get a copyright strike on those songs. And that's pretty much about all the additional excitement with it. There's a ton of fixes and little added things here and there. One thing I noticed on the main screen, you can pick the difficulty right at the start, and it gives a better detail of what the differences are between the difficulties. So if you haven't done that yet, or you're hopping back into the game to check out the update, make sure to click on that difficulty slider and read through the different settings, because I think they got it balanced out pretty well. And one thing I noticed is it was the community's impression that the hunter difficulty and ranger difficulty was pretty much the same, except for hunter sense being turned off, which is a big difference, obviously. But now it looks like the animal senses are even more sensitive on ranger difficulty, so I found that interesting. And the community's been playing for, I don't know, it's been out for probably 12 hours now. I mean, they've been playing for a while in the dev branch, but now everybody's got it. And now that it's on the stable branch, we're going to find out all the little hidden tweaks, because every single update, they always seem to sneak in some hidden ones that they don't communicate to us. So it's always kind of interesting to try and find out what else they might have changed. So far, though, nothing too critical has come through. The critical bugs, however, were not set to be, like the current ones, were not set to be fixed this patch. The teleporting animal one with the fast travel, it's not fixed yet. I guess it's going to be the next one. But the only big patch, or the big bug that's been reported is on console. And I think it's PS5 only, but maybe Xbox. I guess when you shoot some of the rifles, they added recoil and then they took it away, but it looks like on console version the new recoil is still there. There's some confusion there because Michael, developer in the chat, said it was a camera issue, not recoil, but I don't know, people are saying it's recoil because I watched a video of it. Someone on PS5, I think, they would shoot and the gun goes way up like this and then doesn't come back down, and it doesn't recenter. So apparently that's not a very fun bug to have. Alright, so I've been jibber-jabbering here and muting myself while I cough away. I just heard some bleats off in the distance here, this direction. I'm going to keep an eye out here. And oh yes, if you find I do anything strange, like not see wolves that are right in front of me, my head's still pretty foggy, so I'm not really noticing everything. Everything's still kind of like a little blurry. I just seen something moving through the trees. So it's approaching 9 in the morning, and I've been hearing some bleats. And here they are, a great big group here, kicking up some dust. Nice fur variations here, like the normal fur variations. But I don't see anything standing out, right? So I also don't expect to really see any. A few in the Discord that have been like just playing normally on the dev branch without like going really hard at it to try and find them. Okay, what grunt was that? Is that a new grunt? Okay, let me know on that one. I don't remember hearing that one. Like, that is a really deep one. I don't know if that would have came through in the video or not. But I also couldn't locate... It didn't seem like it was coming from this group. Anyways, let's focus on these guys. We're going to get out our spotting scope. Basically what I have to use here. So he's got a young buck. We got a bunch of mule deer, do we? Yep. A bunch of older ones, too. They're trotting right out here. Older doe. What's that there? Is that a different one? No. Okay. Now see, my eyes are going to play tricks on me now. There's a bunch of older bucks in here. And there's a call off to my left. Is that another? There's a whitetail group that's supposed to be down here too. This is a good spot here. I like this spot. It gives you lots of time. You can just kind of observe the mule deer group. I mean, the one doe did look a little different, but I think the melanistic is like right. Like that's just normal, right? Right? Okay. Let me know on this one too. If you can see this doe right here. And now it's going to have me guessing. She doesn't look dark enough, right? No, because that one's kind of dark too. Like it should be like really black, right? Yeah, okay. Must just be middle-aged, I guess? Like on its way to the mature stage. Alright, I wonder where they're going to stop. They're crossing the water now. If you're wondering why I didn't shoot one, I'm more in observation mode right now, because there's supposed to be a whitetail group that comes down here too, and I kind of want to see it as well. I'm kind of in the point in the game where money's not an issue, right? So there isn't really an experience to earn or money to earn. It's more just about the enjoyment of the game and getting trophies, really. So when you really think about it, a lot of the time there isn't really a need to harvest much. But I will go over and get one if I don't see a whitetail herd. So I think that's the same one yelling here. I just want to locate that whitetail herd, but it might be hard with this other group bleating at me. Yeah, they are coming. They're coming from this direction. So I should be able to see the whitetail herd here soon. Some more hanging out. I kind of want to see both of them. If I can sneak over this direction, I want to be able to see both of them at the same time. And there really isn't any hurry. The wind is perfect since it's pretty much blowing in my face, so I don't have to worry about that. And we're right at the start of drink time, so they're going to be here for a while. Oh, and don't let me forget to get that wolf. For all I know, it's a 500 5-star. So I don't have any visibility on them, but I definitely have an audio direction for them. It can't be another herd. It has to be the whitetail group coming in. And they're coming in right from the east here. Oh yeah, dust just kicked up. Yeah, the dust just gave them away. Oh, he's laying right there, so he was there the whole time. The other bleat's the mule deer group behind me. So let's take a peek at these guys. So yep, definitely a whitetail, but just small. Small and small. Old and small. Where's the rest of you? Oh, you're kind of spread about. This is a small group for, small antlers for a diamond drill. Look at that tiny guy. You guys are disappointing. All the old ones die off, I guess. You're just scouting out. That one's scouting. Alright, this one looks the adult age. Yeah, nothing old. I guess all the old large ones died off. Okay, so I don't know if that got on the recording, but I don't recall that great big loud. I don't remember that being in the game. Like that is quite the grunt. I'm also not too sure who's making that. I don't want to move too much because these guys are close, but I did want to see both herds at the same time. This one's just not impressive at all. How's that guy look? He's okay. He's the oldest one for sure. One's still sleeping. That's an old doe. Well, I'm going to try and spot this mule deer herd again without spooking these guys. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them here. Switch to binoculars, it's a little easier to watch them while I'm moving. Just want to see if any of them alert up or not. They're just going to hang out right on the road. I mean, if I did take one... Okay, that grunt doesn't have a direction to it. I'm so confused from that grunt. Since it doesn't, it's not, with my headphones on, it's not, it seems to be like every direction. Ah, here they are. Yeah, these guys are looking pretty impressive. Alright, this will be my target then. There's a nice big one like right there. I always think it's huge and then I shoot them and it's like a 3-star. That guy's looking pretty good though. Sorry, oh my. 8 point. What do you got? This guy's the largest one, isn't he? They're all big. Okay, I don't like, it's a cool grunt, but I don't like it if it doesn't give me direction. It sort of gives me direction. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on that one. It's gonna drive me nuts though. I don't know about that. Okay, there's the one that has different fur on it though. Well, let me know what you think. Is that different? Like, that's not melanistic, right? Like, it's gotta be way more rare than me just finding one in the... Like, it's gotta be darker than that. It's gotta be the adult. Right? I don't know. Is that a buck right there? Yeah, okay, that's why it's so much smaller. Alright. Oh, this is where we need like a big gun. Try and get multiple in one shot. I gotta quit fooling around here. So which one's the largest one? Because, see, that guy looks huge as well. Okay, this is going to be really hard. Okay, it's got to be this guy. I think it's this guy. And they're all big, eh? Alright, let's go for this guy in the back. This is bothering me though. Ah, man. Okay. I'm gonna say it's not, right? Right? It's so bothering me. I mean, that doesn't help at all. No, that's way too brown. Okay, so the sun on it, definitely brown. Okay. So what do we got? I know I'm just kind of diddling around here too long. So you're laying down 100 meters out. I think we'll line up on that guy. I think he is the largest. Pretty sure. Let's get our 7 mil out. We got a good spot. Wind blowing a bit to the right, but it's not like he's far away, so it's not going to matter. We're going to one click up, and I'm going to wait till he stands. If I had to guess, the one that's confusing me are these ones here. I'm going to guess they're young. Because like their face is even, like their nose is even more narrow. I think that's what's confusing me. They're just tinier and like a darker fur because they're young doe. There's an old one there, like the face looks wider. And the nose looks more narrow, so. I don't know if they changed that either. I've seen every kind of update, you start looking for all the little changes. This guy's sitting down forever. So I've been sitting here watching these guys lounge. These 3 bucks here, their antlers are identical. I cannot spot any difference between the three here. I keep thinking like this one's larger. It just depends on like how they got their head turned. But it's pretty much identical, so I'm not going to be able to tell without any other hints. Alright, where are you going? I'm waiting you forever, now you're gonna... What? Where did you go? You're moving this way? Why are they moving out towards me? The water's the other way. Okay, this was unexpected. There's no approach. Yeah, see, they're detecting me now. You buggers. Why would you come this way? Oh, I'm still gonna get one of you. I mean, I could just take that guy. Like they all started looking the same. But something was telling me that one I had my eye on was the biggest one, even though I think it was exactly the same. So yeah, now they're moving out. Not a big issue, or hopefully it doesn't become one. But we're gonna stop fooling around now. 'Cause I got branches all in the way now. Yeah, it now becomes a shot of opportunity. Oh, you. Okay, no, here's one. Oh, no. Sticks in the way. You gotta be kidding me. See, that's what I get. I'm chilling too much. I'm too relaxed. I'm too busy just observing the animals, appreciating the game, and not shooting one. But I just was spotted, so I just made it way more difficult than I had to. Okay, the group is splitting up, but we're gonna zero for... I gotta find my buttons here. 0 for 150. We're gonna do the old quarter away shot here. If these does will clear out, we'll take this guy. Gotta make sure I'm zeroed right. Oh, they're corrected. 150. He's gonna start moving just when they clear. Oh, you, man. Every time. Come on, quit clipping into each other. Well, you're gonna... Basically, we're just gonna get... Oh, man. They always start to move when I decide. This is gonna be a hard quarter away. We're 150. I'm gonna have to zero up to 200. I'm gonna do it here probably on this guy when he comes into the clear. 0 to 200. So he's going down, and I just pushed the wrong button. Was that him there? Alright, just gonna keep an eye on them. This could be some interesting tracking. So they cross the water here. We're gonna mark that. And they went off this direction. We're gonna mark up there. Alright. So we'll see how the tracking goes. So for any new player watching, what you're watching there is me being too relaxed with the game. Like there's just no pressure in the game anymore. That's mean money's not an issue. It's just kind of trophies, and I was just kind of like enjoying trying to figure out the little subtle differences there. But I'm not sure there really were. It was like, I hate to say it, but I think the 3 were copy paste as far as that model and the antlers go. But that's what's getting me. I'm like, it can't be exact copy paste. There must be little subtle differences. I couldn't see any, not from that range anyways. But that's what took so long. I was kind of mesmerized trying to find the differences. Now, what are the odds of me finding the spot? Oh, pretty good. So I think, yeah, that's bubbly pink. So it was a good shot. A much harder shot than it needed to be, but it's good to keep the challenge up. Now the challenge is actually to find it, because I think that was him when I put the scope back up. He was just kind of diddling here. So I'm going to have to try and pick up the trail. Oh, there they all are there. They crossed the river here and they just kind of stopped. So that brings up an interesting point too, because I've noticed that there's a leader of the herd, and if you get the leader, if he like beds down, he's going to be right here. Yep, I think that's what happened. If there's like one leader assigned like in the game, and then that's how I think they like programmed it. There's like one leader and he walks around and the other ones kind of set their little waypoints on him. If you get the leader guy and he beds down, is not dead and is still alive, I found that they come back. So that's why they were all here. He would have been alive and then they would have turned around and came back to him. So yeah, well anyways, here he is. Half the antler into the side of the hill. Let's pick this guy up. How'd we do? Oh, I always like trying to guess the shot. Kind of wish they'd like put like the entry wound or something here. I think that's going to be a straight, right lung knockout, quartering away. Difficult shot, but I think that's what I did, and I think it was pretty much on the center too. So yeah, I think it was. I think it's going to look pretty good, but who knows? Let's take a look. Here it is. Oh, it's going to be high. That's probably, I did center for 200, so maybe that's why it sent a bit high. But it is the right angle I wanted to do, so that is good. And it is a single right lung knockout. That worked out really well. So I did pull the trigger a bit lower than this. What was his range? 184? No, 200 should have been good. Alright, so that would have been me. I shot too high, but it still worked out perfectly there. A single lung knockout shot. That's pretty much my favorite shot to do. Not just the quartering one, but just I like how you can knock out the one organ, not damage anything else. I think that's just a kind of really cool part about that. I mean, you damage the flesh, of course, on the way in, but then you leave all the other organs intact. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, so good shot there. What do we got? 82% mature, 4-star. Yeah, that's mean. I kind of figured they were. They look really big, but I always think they're like a really high scoring, and then they turn out to be like a 3-star or something, just because these mule get such large antlers. What did he score anyways? 410. All right, no problem. Let's. I don't really need to inspect him since I looked at him for so long. Let's get out of that and sell him off. All right, my voice did kind of keep up with this episode, and wait, what's that you say? Oh, pick up the wolf. Right, let's go do that. That I believe was a YouTube viewer and Discord member Perry S shouting from the comment section for me to go pick up that wolf. It's been baking away in the sun, probably rotting away. We gotta go check it out. It's probably just a female since I have such a hard time identifying them. But hey, gotta stay positive. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's no doubt a 5-star leader of the pack male here. So while I'm trying to find this wolf, let me know in the comments if you want to how the update is going for you, and if you're on console, are you getting that recoil bug? Like, is it every player? I want to know if it's both Xbox and PS5 or just PS5. Did like one console get sort of shafted here? Or is it just like once in a while happening? It's that like a recoil bug. You're shooting and the scope's still pointing up after your shot. Because that one doesn't sound very fun at all. And I haven't really seen any bug reports besides that one so far. So I guess oh, here's the wolf. I guess the update's a success. Hey there, Wolfie. I kind of just stumbled upon him. Anyways, cool. How do we do there? So there we go. Nice single lung on the left. Another perfect shot. Hey, I'm knocking out of the park today. That's a good angle there. Covers as much distance as I could have gotten on that lung. Good. And got stuck on the right lung. How do we do on this guy, though? Young female. Yeah. It's just, I knew it. I just knew it. I don't know. I just stare at them longer. They're so hard. The encyclopedia says females 20% smaller. But what if it's like a young male and then like a mature female? Does the mature female be taller than the young male? It doesn't work in this thing because that was the smallest it can be. I don't know. Whatever. They got to do something with the wolves to tell them apart somehow. Besides the obvious difficulty decrease, right? Get the hunter sense going. I still kind of go back and forth on that, but I enjoy the cleanliness here of Ranger. No UI. Well, you can use the UI with Ranger. I just choose not to. Just find it more peaceful. Less going on, cluttering in the way. So surprisingly, that hunt probably went way longer than I was expecting it to. I didn't think my voice would go that long. I think I'd be hacking and coughing most of the time. Struggled a little bit there for a little bit with my voice, but anyways, I think that'll be the video for today. So it was nice to start recording again. Hope everybody enjoyed the video, and hopefully everybody's enjoying the new update. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.